Hello, my name is Leo and welcome to a new day of LSD Dream Emulator, day 347. 18 more days. Yes. 18 more days. Getting there. Oh, here it is. Wait, did we start here last time? Wait. Am I replaying yesterday? No, I definitely, did I do the story about the Tango? No, we didn't see them. No, okay. Tango, you here? Tango? Tango? Anybody? No Tango. Oh. There we go. Also, that sound kind of makes it feel like there's more than one of them walking around. In any case, so I didn't go to play Samurai Warriors 4 yesterday, so after work I deleted Jaxa 5, made space for it. What is that? Oh, it's the Big Glacier's not here? He's not here. What happened to Big Glacier? She used to always be here. Maybe I ignored her and she got all upset about it and left. Took off. Maybe. Anyway, yeah. So I looked to play Samurai Warriors 4. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way to stream, which kind of sucks. Well, I can stream it, but it'll suck shit. There's really nothing going on. Just like yesterday. Anywho, what was I saying? He's not coming. Yeah, so I deleted Jaxa 5, I think, to make space for it. Found it, downloaded it. Took like 2 hours to download on the Wi-Fi. Installed it, which took another whatever minutes. By the time it was all ready to go, I started it up, and then I closed it before I even started a mission. Great. Now I don't want to play it anymore. So like the other day, I really wanted to play, Skyrim VR. I went from work, I'm going to play Skyrim VR, and I was like, oh no, you know what, I'm actually really tired now. So let's not do that. And then the next night when I'm like, oh actually, I can play Skyrim, but I don't really want to play Skyrim again. I've got this like really small window of opportunity to play shit. What are we doing? It's too foggy to see. Like, we're really close to Kyoto, by the way. I think Kyoto's right. There's some crows out of it. What's that over there? What is that? It's the sunken world, I guess. Why do people think that this is supposed to be... I don't know, what? Like, a lot of the websites and stuff, they say that those buildings are the virus systems. How do you know that? And why? Why would it... It's clearly underwater. And you go to the virus system, you're not underwater. It doesn't make any sense. What's this? I actually don't know where I am. I want to say about the southern end of the map, but I don't really know. And I feel like this is going to be a dead end. So far it's not. Well, you're definitely at the southern end of the map. I think what you are is you're at the southern end of the map, you're in the center area that you don't usually stay away from because of all these stupid visuals. I believe... Oh, no, I think it was child and father and daughter. That's not... It's a little... It just has a pyramid type structure, which not so I want to say... Oh. I want to say that, yeah, I was right next to Kyoto, but then I went the wrong direction, and now I'm sort of close to the middle. I feel like if I follow this path, I will actually get to the castle in the sky, the bridge with the fire on the side, and potentially the demon, but where the hell? Yes. Yeah, I think, no, never mind. I thought I was somewhere, but I'm actually not. You're like on the way to where the castle sky is. If I follow, I think, yeah, what I'm doing is I'm hugging the south, cliff here, and if I hug the south cliff with the cliff to my right, I will actually, hit there. That's father and son from the distance. Wait, this bridge? Oh, really? Wait, no, that's not right. That can't be right. What do you mean? Where's Castle in the Sky? Castle in the Sky should be... If that's father and son, and it's not father and son, it's father and daughter, the Castle in the Sky... Oh, there it is. What about the Castle in the Sky? Insert Laputa's story. The Ghibli movie. I don't actually remember the story of Ghibli's Laputa. I think, like, the story of the castle itself, I think. Oh, god damn it. How you going? I wanted to talk to the fucking father and daughter! Never mind, yes. Yeah, well. Oh. What a weird place to spawn. Inside the Foxconn train. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So the castle was built by... Oh, that's ancestral. But we've always been doing that. The castle was built by, an ancient race, an ancient highly technical race, thousands of millions of years ago, and though the inhabitants of the castle perished because of their own folly, I want to say that old ladies were in here. Let's see if I can find old lady. And the castle was just sort of floating there, but no one has ever been able to actually visit the castle because getting there, the only way to get there obviously is by air, and there's always like weird storms and wind and stuff that happen when anyone tries to approach it. I'm not gonna see anyone. No one's spawning. It's weird. Why? No one's spawning anymore. Yeah, so no one's ever actually made it to the castle. Yeah. Alright, and the demon. The demon. Got nothing else. He's just a demon, man. He's just a demon. He's not... Okay. So, he's a demon, but he's not really a demon. He's kind of misunderstood. Everyone's kind of scared of him and all that. But actually, he's the spirit of a lonely boy from, like, from like 100 years ago. And he... Oh, look, she's got a friend. Wait, but well, your lore was that she's destined... No, on a full moon, yes, her sister comes back and they can play. Oh, you know what it is? It's that stupid movie with, Zach, I forgot his name. Not Snacks, no. What's the movie? God damn it. You can do this. Oh god, what's it called? I've totally forgotten now. Charlie Say Day. It's like about a brother and a boy and his little, he's still a teenage boy and his little brother, and they're like boating, and one day the little brother dies, and his spirit hangs out somewhere, and the big brother stays and plays, and his spirit appears like every afternoon just before dusk. So the big brother made a promise to always come and play catch with him. Yeah, it's the same as that song. Okay, Chair Lady. Prince of the Imperial Palace used to play tricks on people by like stacking chairs. Yeah, on top of each other. One day, one of his pranks went awry, and a bunch of the servants of the palace died from chairs. Look, whatever. If you fell down from that, you could potentially die, I guess. So the evil spirits one night came into the little prince's sleep, visited him in his sleep, and they forced him to do this. And now he has to do it forever. Yeah. Alright, go back to the story. Alright, the demon. He's misunderstood. He's like the story of the red Oni and the blue Oni in Japanese mythology. I forget which is which, but one of them is a mean Oni, and the other one's a really good Oni, who just wants to be friends with the humans, but the humans all are like afraid of him. So the other Oni sort of feels sorry for him and decides that, okay, here's what I'll do. I'll be like real bitches to the humans, and you can come in and you can save them for me, and then the humans will say that you're a cool guy. And oh god. And why am I running? Why are you running? Why are you so? The humans will say you're a cool guy, and then they'll want to be friends with you. And I think that's pretty much the whole story of that. I don't actually remember what else happens, but anyway, yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. He's really a cool guy. I think the blue one is the good one. Okay. Oh, there's those two. Don't want to touch you. Is he chasing you? Where's Noah? Hell, he's going that way. I think he goes upstairs. The sleeping man. He's got asthma. And he sleeps on the floor like most people. Anywho. Right, yeah, so the big demon guy, he's just misunderstood. He really wants to be friends. But, so that's why anyone who comes to the, maybe he's actually protecting the father and daughter. Oh, I never thought about that. No. Is Bear still there? No, Bear's gone. Let's just right around the corner. Yeah, he's protecting the father and daughter, by like stopping anyone who comes his way. This is a cool guy. Birds, we've already talked about the birds. Is there one more? Yeah, there's a guy now. like a bed, like a patient's bed somewhere here, right? We already did the astronaut. We did the astronaut. The pace we're going, we'll finish them all. I kind of want to do slightly more meaningful stories. But the demon one's fine, the castle one's fine, and what was the other one? We talked about the bed, and of course we did. Why are the two bears? I don't know. Oh! Oh god, there she is. Oh, she? There it is. Alright, we've been looking for this guy. Hey, what's happening? So what's this guy's deal? Oh man, I don't know. You know what, this is actually a different person, a different thing to the head in Kyoto, isn't it? It is different, it's not the same, no. Okay, I got it. So, there were one of the residents, who obviously lived in this particular apartment, was very obese, and he used to always snack on, he was a real couch potato. It's like, sit on the sofa, watch TV, play video games, and he would always, this is a cautionary tale, he would just constantly, eat. Right? And he got so fat that he couldn't actually get out of the apartment. So I think his mother or some people would come and bring him food, but they want him to lose weight, so they'd only bring him a little, enough food sort of to live. But he'd always get angry and get angry at everyone. So one day they just decided, you know what, fuck this guy, and then they just stopped feeding him altogether. So anyone that came close okay, so what happened was, anyone that, one day, they stopped feeding him altogether, and then some people still, came in to check on him, and he would just straight up, eat them. And, that's the story. So why is he only there sometimes? I don't know. Hopscotch girl is one here. How about hanged girl? Ooh, hanged girl. Or guy kicking a corpse. That works. Oh! Here she is. The hanged girl. Poor Mary Sue. Why is her name Mary Sue? Shut up. Her name is Mary Sue. She had bills to pay. She was a single mother. So she got a job at a local bar. And despite not wanting to, work late, so she'd go home and be with her son, her boss kind of forced her to work late shifts at the bar. And one night, unfortunately, she was coming home from work, and maybe the Ripper might have gotten her. But the Ripper would usually cut off limbs, and she's got all her limbs, so I think maybe. Actually, you know what? Well, she was actually just real depressed. Oh, that's really depressing. Yeah, she might kill herself. Yeah. Wow, that took a turn for the worse. I'd much prefer these stories to be about violence and not suicide. If that's okay with you? Yeah, alright. We can try that. What about the car crash? Oh, the car crash. Which isn't gonna happen today. Nope. Because fuck you. We didn't want to do the ghost in the warehouse. I forget which warehouse it actually appears in. Sweet. The ghost in the warehouse. Wait, is that a ghost? Yeah, it's a ghost. So that's another one of the Ripper's victims. A poor warehouse worker who he cut in half. And you can't just link every story to yeah, I can. I can do whatever I want. You can't just link every story to the Ripper. That's the overending theme of the Violence District, is that violence going on. The Ripper. Yeah. The Ripper. Yes, the Ripper. Okay. You really finished talking about all your stories, did you? No. Well, okay, so we talked about the castle, we didn't talk about the father and son, but we didn't actually get close enough to them. I'll leave that for another time. We talked about the big dude. And then there's the other one. What was the other one? What do you mean the other one? In the Violence District. What do you mean? Was this the hanging girl? Yes. It was she still that because she's depressed. Okay. And then maybe something even more tragic happened, like her son died while she was working, and she was so, like, fraught with guilt that, she just hanged herself. Anyway, that's really depressing. So, let's move on, yes. And let's talk about, the ghost in the warehouse. So, the ghost in the warehouse, yes. So, in any case, the Ripper got him. But this worker was, a creepy kind of worker. And, just, kind of, oh god, I can't think of anything. You can do it. No, I can't. You can do it. No, I can't. Fuck me. Shit. So, what's his story? What's the ghost man's story? He's a dock worker that was stealing. Okay. He would take crates, and then he would like steal, either open them and steal stuff in the crates, or just like take an entire crate and sell it off to another person, and like sort of report that the crate was missing. So yeah, okay. And one day the boss found out and fired him. But even though he was fired, he would still come back and try to steal stuff from the crates. And that's when one day, when he was like in there stealing crates, one of the crates fell on top of him and cut him in half. Yeah, done. No Ripper. Great. Alright, but I need to talk about Dream. Oh yeah, I forgot. The good news is I had a butt ton of dreams today, so I feel like I actually have enough dreams to last me the days that I'll be away. I got 1, 2, 3, and I've got pretty good details on them too. 3, 4, and then today's one 5. Yeah, I did that one yesterday. Yeah. So today's dream is called Unique Item Get. It's a very short dream, not really much to it, but I don't really know what's going on. But I got a special item in a game or something, and there's also like another item that you can get that's like a companion to that item, that you can get in like the mobile version of a game, but I don't want to play the mobile version of the game, so I'm like, and then I sort of just give up, and then that's it. That's the short and sweet. Alright, we've talked enough about other stuff anyway, so we're gonna keep going, but my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.